I have a very uncomfortable question for you. Where are your API keys right now? Where is the client secret that lets your Azure function talk to Business Central? Is it hard-coded in your C# file? Is it sitting in a local settings JSON file? Is it pasted into application settings in the Azure portal? If you answer yes to any of those, you are one copy-paste error away from a major security incident. We are officially kicking off month 3 of the 90-day Azure roadmap. Month 1 was about building things. Month 2 was about connecting things. Month 3 is about doing things properly. Today, we take every single secret, password, and API key out of your code and put it where it belongs. Azure Key Vault. Lock it down. So let's look at the problem. If you put a secret in your code and you push that code to GitHub or Azure DevOps, that secret is now in your version history forever. Anyone with read access to your repo has the keys to your ERP. If you put it in an Azure Function app settings as plain text, anyone with basic contributor access to that resource group can click reveal values and copy your BC credentials. Azure Key Vault is the solution. It's secure, centralized logger for 3 things: secrets, password, API keys, database connection strings, keys used for encryption, and certificates, SSL, TLS certificates. What goes in Key Vault? Anything that would get you fired if leaked on the internet. What doesn't go in a Key Vault? Configuration data. Don't put your base URL or timeout 30 minutes in there. That's not a config database. It's a safe. But by putting credentials in your vault, your code never actually knows the password. It just knows how to ask the vault for it. So let's build a Key Vault. So I have my Key Vault up here, but otherwise, of course, you search for Key Vaults. And we create a new one. Put it inside our resource group and give it a name. Choose our region. And then we have our pricing tiers. We'll just keep it for standard. Let's press next. So here we have our access configuration. So you have Azure role-based access control, which is of course what is recommended. Now unfortunately on my subscription, I cannot use this because it's inside my company's tier. So I will have to use this one and add myself down here and give me all the permissions. But if this is your own subscription, or if you have the ability, just leave it for role-based. And let's just review and create. It's done. So let's go to the resource. And as you can see down here in our objects, we have our keys, secrets, and certificates. Now you might get a problem here saying an error like saying that you don't have permissions for this. And if so, a tip is to go in here to access control and add yourself a role assignment. Because just because you are the owner of a subscription, that does not mean you also have the Key Vault secret officer. So you have to add yourself in here for the Key Vault secret officer. So it's the down here, the Key Vault secret officer. So give yourself that permission and you should be able to see your secrets and create secrets. So let's try to create a secret. So let's go to secrets, generate import, leave it there, and let's call this BC client secret. And let's enter our secret. And down here we have the ability to set expiration date and when it should be active. Now, if we leave it, it's just always going to be active and we're not going to expire it, which is fine in this case. Of course, when we're rotating keys and stuff like that, it's a good thing to set the expiration date and keep it limited in here. Anyway, let's create this. And we now have a secret in our key vault. Now once our secret is in our vault, now we need our Azure function for month 1 to use it. There are 2 ways to do this. You write C# code using the Azure SDK to authenticate, connect to the vault, fetch the secret, and inject it into your variables. Now that's a lot of boilerplate code, so that's the hard way of doing things. The architect's way is the Azure function has a built-in feature called Key Vault References. Go to your secrets in your key vault, click the current version. So go here, click on the current version. And this is our secret identifier. So if we copy this, and we then go to our Business Central Azure function that we created, go to our client secret, and if we reveal this is the secret, let's just get rid of that. And this is our direct URL to our Azure Key Vault. Now, to use this directly from our Key Vault, we can add this. Like that. So now we're actually telling it, you have to go to the Azure Key Vault and get this. Let's apply that. Now you can see it actually says it's from a Key Vault, but I'm not allowed to access it. A thing that you also should notice, if I look at this was for the direct version. Now if I remove this, which is what I would recommend anyone doing, so it is written like this, it would always just take the latest active version in the Key Vault. So that's the way to do it. Always use this version. Again, let's press apply and confirm. But of course, we're still having the problem that this does not have an access. So the magic here to get this access to it is our managed identity. We're going to cover that deeply in week 10, but the short version is Azure gives your function its own identity, and we tell Key Vault to trust that identity, no passwords required. So let's talk about the real world impact of what we just did. Think about secret rotation. Intra ID, client secrets expire, usually every 6, 12 or 24 months. When they expire, integration break. In the old days, when a secret expired, you had to generate a new secret in Intra ID, find every piece of code, every config file, and every integration that used the old secret. Update them all manually. Redeploy the code. For Key Vault, you generate the secret in Intra ID, you go to the Key Vault, you click New Version, you paste the secret. You're done. The Azure function automatically pulls the new version. Your logic app automatically pulls the new version. No code is changed. No deployments are run. This is what it means to be an integration architect. You design systems that don't cause panic attacks when a password needs to be changed. Your homework for week 9. Create a Key Vault. Assign yourself the Key Vault secret officer role so you can actually use it. Store your Business Central API credentials, like an OAuth client secret, in the vault as a secret. modify your Azure Function app settings to use the parameter that I showed you in the video to reference the syntax. Scrub any hard-coded passwords out of your source code. In the next week, I teased it a minute ago. Right now, your Key Vault reference is broken because the function app doesn't have permissions to open the vault. Next week, we fix that using managed identity. It's the coolest security feature in Azure, and it eliminates the need for credentials entirely. Go secure your secrets, and I'll see you in week 10.